Spain, man. Spain. Espanol. Lineup is already out. Looks like Spain already, bro. Laporte in the defense. Cucurella. Good lineup, though. Unai Simons. Great lineup, man. Dani Olmo. You got our boy Fabian Ruiz. Good, comfortable lineup. Moreno, we know this boy is always scoring goals. I'm surprised that he's not a striker today, but even from the midfield, I expect Moreno to get something. Mikel Moreno, low keys, underrated, and you can see the quality Spain genuinely have. I think in this game, Turkey haven't really gone strong, right? They haven't really gone for their fully fit team. Guler is on the bench. Yildiz is on the bench. Altay Bayindir is starting for Turkey, which is crazy, bro. Which is genuinely crazy. I wouldn't say it's crazy because he's their number one goalkeeper, Altay Bayindir, so it's expected for him to start. But I feel like this is gonna be an entertaining game, bro. An entertaining game. I always love watching Spain. I think the first stream I did on this YouTube channel was like Spain, bro. So Spain, bro, I've always loved watching this team just play ball out. Obviously in the Euros, I've covered pretty much every game for Spain, right? I wanted them to win the Euros, but it didn't really work out for them. But hey, World Cup, they might go again, bro. World Cup, they might go again, and they should be able to go again. Spain playing some beautiful football, and bro, I can't even lie. Spain is that type of team where you gotta take them seriously, regardless of the situation. You gotta genuinely take them seriously. Obviously, David Raya, I think he'll be the number one goalkeeper for the World Cup. It's been up and down, though. It's been up and down for Spain. But Fuente, I gotta give it to him, bro. I gotta give it to Fuente. This man has really transformed the Spanish squad. Like, with Fuente, fair play to him, man. Fair play to the man. Because this Spanish squad, I can't even lie, bro. It's really been transformed heavy. Brazil are also playing as well, but I feel like this game is gonna be more entertaining, right? Also Garcia starting, bro. Like Alex Garcia, bro. He's been good. He's really a good player. I won't even lie. Fundamentally good on the ball. We know Mikel Moreno will do his thing. So Spain, even though I don't really think this is their team A, you still don't have Lamine Yamal, you still don't have Pedri, you still don't have Rodri. Obviously, Zubamendi is gonna be a massive one. I think in this midfield, the only main guy is Fabian Ruiz. So overall, Spain should be able to do what they need to do, man. Spain should be able to do what they need to do, and it's just the football Spain play, bro. I'm just in love with the football Spain play, the Spanish culture as well, and if they do win the World Cup, low key, I'll be happy, man, because Euros I was really down for Spain, bro. Go back to those watch alongs in the Euros, I was down for Spain, and unlucky for my guy Fuente, but you can see how he's developing this team into something better, bro. Into something better. Like his management, that's where I gotta give it to him. Like Fuente as a manager, probably I would say low key, he's top five managers right now. Low key, Fuente, the way he's just set up the Spanish team, the way he's just playing football, and his ability, bro, his ability as a manager to just analyze the players. I think some of these players at during internationals they look better than they look during their club football. Like Danny Olmo, bro, he looks like a completely different player when he's playing for Spain and when he's playing for Barca, bro. It's a completely different. So you gotta give that respect to the manager, bro, because Fuente, unbelievable manager, unbelievable coach. This Spanish team, I do believe they can win the World Cup. It's just the draw, the luck of the draw. Obviously, under Luis Enrique, the main thing for Spain is that They were getting into situations where extra time, and then they got knocked out in that last World Cup. But now I think they're ready, bro. I genuinely do think Spain are ready. They got the best midfield when everybody's fit. They got the best midfield in the world. Obviously, their attack can improve. I'm not really the biggest Nico Williams fan, but he can do a job, bro. He's been doing a job for the national team for Spain. Lamine Yamal, let's see if he's gonna be fully fit. So you can see the Spanish squad is not a joke. It's not a joke, bro. It's genuinely not a joke. So you got so many talented players. Even Cucurella, like when Cucurella just joined Chelsea, I think that first few months of him, people were calling him like a flop. People thought, hey, this guy is a waste of money, this and that. But he's just come good, bro, for Chelsea and for Spain. So you can see all round, Spain have literally so much talent in this Spanish team. That's what I love, right? The talent, the ability, and just it's a technical team. I love teams like that where it's just technical ability wise. Your football is based on okay, let's dominate the game. Okay, let's play our game and let's dominate regardless of our opponent's tactics. We're gonna do what we need to do. But I feel like Spain, the biggest worry is gonna be France, bro. If low key, I want to see that that match, right? France versus Spain. I think just because I know the way Deschamps plays, that those two, Spain versus France, those two nullify each other. I want to see how that game will go, bro. The World Cup needs to give us that game, like Spain versus France. I think the World Cup needs to give us that game, just to see how these two teams n- play against each other. Because of course Spain have an okay. I wouldn't say the Spanish defense is unbelievable, right? Laporta, we don't know. We don't know. Saudi, he might have declined massively, this and that. But overall, when the full Spanish squad is there, the starting lineup is there, can it handle the French attack of Olise, Mbappe, Ekatike? You know these guys are dangerous. So I think the World Cup needs to give us that game, though. It needs to give us that game. It genuinely does. Like, hey, Spain versus France. The World Cup really needs to give us a game like that because I think that's gonna be high entertainment for the people. And I heard what the Spanish manager said. Like, hey, he's ready to play any nation, any team. Obviously, he was speaking in Spanish, but yeah, just translating it, he's ready to play anybody, bro. Anybody at any time. He thinks he can win the World Cup. So let's see. Talk is cheap sometimes, bro. Talk is cheap, but I do believe Spain have the squad to win the World Cup. Obviously, Fuente, he believes in himself, and that's what you want to see from a manager. I think for me, Spain, France, that game you gotta give it to us, bro. You gotta give us that game. I think if both of them played right now, I'll low key go with Spain. Spain. I've been watching both teams, bro. I'll low key go with Spain when everybody's fully fit. I think Spain will be a bit more organized. But we saw Spain in the Nations League final where Portugal just shocked them, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like with Spain, it's not like they're unbeatable, right? They are beatable in a lot of stages. It's just that Spain, they are unbelievable on the ball. That's what I can say. Like when they have the ball, the possession, technical ability is there for Spain. So I think right now both teams can nullify themselves. I just want to see that match as a football fan, especially based on both squads. The squads both teams have. I think the World Cup just needs to give us that match. France versus Spain. It'll be entertaining. It will genuinely be entertaining. And I also think Spain versus Argentina, that's another one I really want to see. I think those are the teams. Overall, Spain, I think they walk through England. I think they walk all over England. France, they beat France maybe by 1, 2, 1 or something like that. Argentina at their best, that's gonna be a hard one, bro. if Spain played right now against Argentina, that's one where I think Spain can struggle. But any other team, I think Spain will control the ball. Portugal, that Portugal game, I think it was just a once off. If Spain play Portugal again, they win it comfortably. So, World Cup, man, we gotta see games like this. These are the games they gotta give us, bro. These are the games they gotta give us. But we know that those types of games will only come quarterfinals, semifinals. That's why I love the World Cup when it reaches those stages, because you're gonna get those big matches, you're gonna get those unbelievable matches. And with Fuente for Spain, he just keeps it simple, bro. A simple 4-3-3. He relies on his main guys. Obviously, when Pedri is back, he'll be in the midfield. When Rodri is back, he'll be in the midfield. So you can already see the options they have. Even Garcia, I know a lot of people wouldn't really know Garcia a lot, but the guy he's good, bro. He's a good fundamental player. Yo, big up, bro. Big up, bro. I hope you're excited for this game, bro, because Spain, they've been delivering for us, bro. They've been delivering some great football, delivering some good moments and some brilliant football, bro. I have to give it to like Moreno. This man, oh wow, Moreno. This man has really been balling out, bro. He's really been balling out. That's what I love about like Mikel Moreno. It's like I low key feel like he's underrated, bro. Because even as a midfielder, he'll like crash into the box, get you a goal. I low key feel like Mikel Moreno is so underrated, and uh if any of these like Spanish players win a World Cup, it'll be massive, man. It'll be massive if they win the World Cup. Thanks, bro. Nah, thanks for your support, bro, because we just want to watch football as football fans, bro. Premier League coming back Saturday. I think I'll just be covering like more Premier League games as well, man. More Premier League games, more football games. Just want to watch football at its peak, because right now, at least warming up to that World Cup, we just want to see how these teams are playing, bro. All these teams, whether it's a massive team in Europe, man, or a small team in South America, we just want to see, okay, the competition. How is the World Cup gonna shape up to be? Because anyone can win it. I'm out here saying, yo, Spain are the favorites, but anyone can genuinely win it, bro. Anyone can genuinely win it. Low key, I do want to see somebody from Africa lift it, but yeah, this Spanish team, bro, nobody is stopping them at their best. That's what I can say. Even Argentina, because with Argentina, I think some of their midfielders have declined massively over like the past 4 years since the last World Cup. Even when you watch them for like friendlies, Argentina, bro, they don't really look too convincing. But obviously, at their best, Argentina are insane, bro. They are insane. And Messi, of course, people will say, hey, Messi has declined, but Messi is still Messi, bro. Messi is still Messi. The guy can turn up at any time and literally change a game at any time. So I wouldn't really write off Messi in the World Cup saying, hey, he's really declined. With Brazil, it was just a situation of Neymar. It looks like Neymar is just gonna be a bench player for the World Cup. So a lot of the main stars in the previous World Cup, some of them have aged. We're not really seeing guys like Pogba. We're not really seeing guys like Messi. We're not really seeing people like Neymar in this World Cup. Neymar, I think he'll be like a side guy. Obviously, Messi will still be a massive a part of Argentina, but he won't be like the face of this World Cup. I think the face might be Lamine Yamal, right? Lamine Yamal, somebody else. But you can see how, hey, 4 years really changes in football. 4 years is massive in football, bro, because one moment you're you're on top of the world, the next moment it's a different situation. So Spain, can they get a W? We just have to wait and see, bro. We just have to wait and see, because of course they're gonna qualify. There's no doubt about it. Italy, that's a team where their decline is unbelievable, bro. Because Italy, these guys were one of the best nations in the world, bro, and now they look like a shadow of themselves. Looks like Germany are finding their form a bit. Like Germany won their previous game extremely comfortably, bro. Extremely comfortably. You're saying, do you see Ruben Amorim and Semedo meet each other? Ah, bro, it might actually be happening, bro. He might, because Bournemouth, they have to sell, bro. They'll probably have to sell because of the clause they put themselves in. Apparently, David Ornstein broke it down. 65 million release clause, and you know with release clauses, bro, you can't do anything as a club. If a club comes in and then pays a release clause, it's game over for you, bro. It's genuinely game over for you. So yeah, Bournemouth put themselves in a tricky situation. With him, he wants to go to like Liverpool. I think his main choice is like Liverpool or something like that. He was really apparently pushing for Liverpool. According to like these major journalists, guys like Ornstein, guys like I haven't really heard Fabrizio Romano talk about this situation yet, but I'm still waiting for somebody like Fabrizio. I think when the January transfer window obviously comes, we'll hear a bit more. But for sure, he's leaving Bournemouth, bro. He's leaving Bournemouth, and it's it's gonna be crazy, bro. Would I take Mateta? Of course, bro. I would take him right now. With Mateta, I believe he's the experienced striker we need. And now that Sesko, he has like an injury. Apparently, he's out for like a month. He'll be back in December. So bringing in somebody like a Mateta, bro, he's a game changer. He's somebody that has experience already. You can't go wrong with like bringing in somebody like a Mateta, experienced head, and then when Sesko fully develops, he takes over from that. I think that's what we need to do. Maybe bring in a Mateta, an experienced guy, and then Sesko, you ease him in. You ease him in and then see what happens in the future, bro. I think we're doing the same thing we did with Rasmus Højlund, bro. Rasmus Højlund, I think he should have come in as a second guy, as an option for the main guy, a main guy like Mateta, things like that, and then you ease him into the team. But yeah, Mateta would be brilliant, bro. He would be brilliant. And I'm seeing like some of his training sessions in France, bro. He's actually cooking. He's actually cooking. So these internationals, they show you so much quality from other teams, bro. They show you like, okay, especially I encourage people just to watch some of these training sessions, like international training sessions. Spain, they've been posting like some great training sessions on their YouTube channel. France as well. Like just watch some of these training sessions. I saw a moment where Mateta, I think Olise and Mateta, they linked up for some other insane goal. People should be watching these training sessions. I think it's on the official French YouTube channel, bro. Like they linked up for some other insane goal. Olise and Mateta. So he's a quality striker, bro. He's a quality striker. So Olise did some other insane pass, and then Mateta just finished it like it's nothing, bro. So yeah, some of these training videos, I've also seen some insane training footage from Spain, bro. Just their passing and overall, like with Spanish football, that's what you gotta give them, bro. Like they Spain always emphasizes on ability on the ball, your ability on the ball, and that's what their YouTube channel just gives people. Yo, something unbelievable, bro. So I encourage people to just watch some of these training videos. I know, yo, it's international break. People don't really care about a international footage and unless it's like a World Cup or Euros, things like that. But bro, those training sessions are insane, bro. You're saying Carlo Ancelotti training sessions are so in depth. Yeah, bro, it's intense, bro. It's intense. With Carlo, I was also seeing some of his training sessions for Real Madrid, bro. He's intense and he's a tactician, bro. He's all about, okay, defensive foundation, set the team up defensively structured, and then go to that next level. That's what you got to give Carlo Ancelotti. Like, that's what he emphasizes week in, week out with that Brazil team. That's why with Brazil, you can't really write them off because they have a manager that knows how to win, right? That World Cup, bro. Brazil have a cheat code, a guy that knows how to win. You can't really write off, especially tournament football, bro. That's where Carlo Ancelotti comes alive. Like those tournament football. you've seen Champions Leagues, how he's just found a way in tournament football. Obviously, Champions League is home and away, so people would say, hey, it's a bit more favorable because if you lose the first leg, you still have the second leg to look back and then see, okay, how can we analyze this? With the World Cup, it's one game, bro, one game, no home and away. But still, with Carlo Ancelotti tournament football, the man is a mastermind, right? He's an insane. I gotta give it to him. Winning 4 Champions Leagues, that's not luck, bro. That isn't luck. He's a tactician. He's world class when it comes to tournament football. You're saying Ruben Amorim, Portuguese manager next. I really thought it was gonna be Jose Mourinho. I really thought Portugal were gonna call Jose and say, "Yo, Jose Mourinho, please come through. We need you. It's a World Cup." I really thought 2 years ago. I thought that was gonna be the situation, bro. I genuinely thought after that Euros from like Portugal, I thought they were gonna go straight to Jose. But Ruben, I think Ruben Amorim, he's staying at United. I genuinely believe that. But yeah, these international games, bro. These international, yeah, we're seeing some good matches though. With Ruben Amorim, I just feel like he's that type of manager that needs specific types of players. Is Portugal gonna be the best situation for him? Because obviously at Portugal he has his boy, he has the fullbacks he needs. A lot of the Portuguese players that he had at Sporting, they're Portuguese as well. So the Portuguese job really makes sense for Ruben Amorim, but he's staying at Man United. I think with Portugal, he has a better squad than at Man United because at Portugal he has all the guys he had at Sporting, right? Most of the guys like Trincao, all these other guys, they're Portuguese. So I think he would thrive with Portugal, Ruben Amorim, because it has all his players, bro. It has all his players. Yeah, we need a wing back though. Like we need a wing back, but just what Jason Wilcox was saying, yo, we're really planning for the future. We're really planning with Ruben Amorim, and we're really planning. So I think they are gonna cover it. It's just that Ruben Amorim, he loves Diego Dalot, bro. I think in Ruben Amorim's mind, he feels like Diego Dalot is the guy. He's the real deal, right? In Ruben Amorim's mind, Diego Dalot is the best. He doesn't need anyone else. That's what I feel. That's why I feel we're not really pushing for a wing back, because in Ruben Amorim's mind, he feels like, yo, Diego Dalot is unbelievable. He's convinced with Diego Dalot. So I don't really think we'll focus too much on a wing back. I think we'll just focus on midfielders. Probably, bro. Probably. Yeah, it won't work, Semedo. It won't really work as like a wing back because he really wants to play in attacking positions, right? It won't really work with him as a wing back. Obviously, Ahmad, the only reason he's playing as a wing for him, it doesn't make sense for him to leave Bournemouth and then go to Man United just to play as a wing back, right? It doesn't really make sense for him. That's why I feel if we are gonna get him, he's gonna negotiate and say, okay, if I'm coming here, I have other options like Liverpool, options like Chelsea. If I'm gonna come to Man United, I ain't playing wing back, bro. It doesn't really make sense for him to come in and then play wing back. With Amad Diallo, his situation was different, bro. Ahmad, he still wanted to prove himself. So Ahmad was that type of player where he's willing to play anywhere as long as he gets game time, right? Semedo, he's not leaving Bournemouth to come just to play as a wing back, bro. He's gonna ask the manager, okay, if I'm joining this club, where am I gonna play? How much am I gonna play? This and that, things like that. With Amad Diallo, he's only playing wing back because he was trying to prove himself, bro. He was genuinely trying to prove himself and say, yo, I'm good enough for the first team, this and that. So with young players, it's a bit more easy. Dumfries. Yeah, for 30 million. It would have been a great option, but it looks like these guys have a plan, bro. These guys genuinely have a plan, man. I believe in Wilcox, low key, because since Wilcox has come in, I've been satisfied with the guys they've brought in. Mbuemo, Cunha. Yeah, you can say these are top level talented players, bro. Top level talented players. And if you can keep growing and if you can keep building that type of foundation, we're gonna have an unbelievable squad, right? That's why I'm just saying, okay, if the option for somebody like Rodrigo comes, you take it. If the option for a quality midfielder like Elliot Anderson comes, take it. As much quality as you can. But for me, my dream is somebody like Fabian Ruiz, bro. I think he would be unbelievable at Man United. Obviously, last season we're hearing rumors of Fabian Ruiz to Man United, but it wasn't really concrete. Apparently, it was fake news. He's obviously gonna stay at PSG. He's loving it in Paris. He's winning trophies. But I feel like that Man United midfield, it needs somebody like a Fabian Ruiz. He's the perfect guy, bro. I won't even lie. You're saying if we get still up, trust me, he will be the next Kante. We also need somebody like Kante. You're right, bro. You're right. And still, he has those attributes, bro. He has those attributes for sure. Stiller is a realistic option because Vivel, he loves his players from the Bundesliga, bro. He loves his players from the Bundesliga. But yeah, let's get ready for this game, bro. Let's get ready for this game. Like Espanol. Yo, Spain with some beautiful football and a beautiful lineup. Although my boy Goulet from Real Madrid, he's not really starting this. But you can see Spain, Turkey. This is gonna be an exciting game, bro. This is gonna be an exciting game. Spain versus Turkey. Yo, both. I think with Turkey, it's not really their strongest lineup, bro. That's what I'm gonna say. Goulet on the bench, Yodes on the bench. So Spain should be able to win this comfortably, man. I won't even lie. Spain should be winning this game comfortably. They should be winning this game comfortably because the main stars are for Turkey are on the bench, and look at who's in goals for Turkey. Altay Bayindir, bro. The man is useless. The man is useless. Bayindir is useless. You're saying could we realistically get three midfielders? Stiller, Baleba, Anderson. Maybe, bro. Maybe. It just depends on the budget, right? I think if you can get like Stiller cheap, it's possible. Maybe they'll do some a crazy situation like, okay, let's get one in January and then two in the summer. Yeah, bro. Hey, Goulet is on the bench though. Goulet is on the bench, but my boy Moreno, he's been really cooking for Spain. Moreno, what a midfielder, man. Like Spain's midfield is the best in the world. I won't even lie. This is not even their main guys. Moreno, when everybody's fit, he's probably a bench player. Imagine that, right? For most countries, this man is starting Moreno. So you can see even Zubamendi. Think about it. Somebody like Zubamendi is a bench player when everybody's fit, right? When Rodri's back, when when Pedri's back, Zubamendi is a bench player. Spain's midfield is unbelievable, bro. Yeah, India is starting, bro. India is starting for Turkey. Hey, Altay India. Altay India. Yo, what a game for us today. Spain. I just love watching Spain, bro. I just love watching Spain. But India, he's gonna make mistakes. Although Spain, they don't really rely too much on like corners. They just want to score from open play. I think, yeah, Bindia, he's a liability for any team, bro. Whether it's Man United, whether it's for the national team, I've really given up. Him and Onana have just showed me that, yo, your goalkeeper makes a difference, bro. Yeah, Lamens is also starting for Belgium. Massive for him, bro. Massive for him because obviously Courtois is going to be the main guy if they do go to the World Cup, but looks like they're not going to the World Cup, bro. Looks like Belgium ain't going to that World Cup, but yeah, Fuente, he's been cooking, bro. He has been cooking. Fuente has been cooking. He's been delivering. Let's see what Spain can actually cook up, bro. Let's see what Spain can actually cook up. Ooh. And Germany, for sure, Germany in that World Cup, you can never write them off. They still have like a quality team. So Germany, I'm out here saying, yo, Germany are not the Germany we saw, but World Cup tournament football, it's just that Germany have that history, bro. That that history of, yo, we know how to do it. I think Germany are low key like Real Madrid. Even if Real Madrid are poor start of the Champions League, you can never write them off. I think that's the history of Germany, bro. That's the history. I think Germany are just like a Real Madrid of international football, bro. Whether they've been horrible or not, you can't really fully write them off because they have that history. It's in their DNA in the World Cup to do something. So I wouldn't really write off a country like Germany too early, bro. Too early. I know people are writing them off saying this and that. Oh no, Germany won't even reach the quarterfinals. I wouldn't write them off, bro. I wouldn't write them off. Yeah, you're saying, why do you see Schmeichel in go? Yeah, yo, my boy Lamens, bro. My boy Lamens, he's really impressed. He's really impressed so far for Manchester United. I gotta give it to him, bro. I genuinely gotta give it to him. Playing like Schmeichel. Playing like Schmeichel. Hey, Lamens, what a refreshing addition, bro. Because I do feel like last season, if Man United had a goalkeeper like Lamens, we accumulate a bit more points, bro. And I feel we don't lose that Europa League game in normal time. Maybe it might have gone to penalties and then maybe we lose on penalties, but we don't concede that goal against Tottenham if we had a better goalkeeper. So Lamens, he should have come in last season, bro. He should have come in last season, but the boy is doing what he's doing. Schmeichel is in the building. But hey, also Spain, bro. Danny Olmo. Danny Olmo. He's getting some goals today, bro. He's getting some goals today. But I can't just wait until the Spanish squad is fully fit because Pedri, I love just watching him for Spain. This Spanish team, it cooks, bro. It cooks. The football is unbelievable. The football is amazing. But I wish Goulet was playing just for the fans, bro. We all want to see like great football all round. Uh, Let me just start the timer, bro. Ah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Man, games like this, they just, you just want to see the best outcome, some good football. But obviously, I want to see Spain win. I want to see Spain in the World Cup. Low key, I was pushing for them in the Euros, man. The way I was pushing for Spain in the Euros was crazy, bro. The way I was pushing for Spain in the Euros is crazy. But yeah, the game, it might be that type of game where low key, Spain will dominate. Let's see if Spain score the first goal. It's game over, bro. Because we saw the previous game. They scored the first goal in like 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes, Spain scored, and then hey, the floodgates just opened. The floodgates just opened. That's what Spain does the best, bro. The floodgates just open. So Spain scoring like the first 10 minutes, I think, yo, it's game over for Turkey. But yeah, Turkey, they don't really have their main guys right now. They don't really have their main guys right now. But so far, so good. Spain controlling the possession, Spain doing what they need to do. You know they're gonna dominate games like this, bro. Like we always expect this from Spain. But comfortable. I've mostly been impressed with like Cucurella. Because, bro, his first few months at Chelsea, people were cooking him. Oh, Cucurella is a flop. Cucurella is this. Cucurella is that. But I think That Euros, he had a great Euros, man. He had a great Euros, and Fuente, he's just transformed Spain. I'm not saying Luis Enrique is a bad manager, but under Fuente, Spain have been they've been getting over the line. Obviously, Nations League, it is what it is. They lost to Portugal. It is what it is. I think there they could have won. It's just that Portugal found a way, right? I wouldn't put that down to the manager. Nations League final, but he's been brilliant, man. He's been brilliant. Obviously, Luis Enrique was a brilliant manager, low key. No doubt about it. Luis Enrique was brilliant, bro. But hey, Spain, it's time for these guys to start cooking. It's time for these guys to start cooking. Spain, Espanol. Come on, come on. And Garcia, it's good to see him get some game time, though. Good to see him just play. He's a quality midfielder as well. That's what I'm saying. Spain, not even people don't realize how many good midfielders Spain have because a lot of them in La Liga, they're not even getting a call up, bro. And some of these guys would start for a lot of teams. You're saying, do you think Luis Enrique could take the French job? Nah, bro. He'll never snake Spain like that, bro. He'll never snake Spain like that. I think Luis Enrique, he's not going to another country after this. I genuinely believe, yo, Luis Enrique, he's gonna stay in club football. He's doing well with PSG. Obviously, after PSG, another big club will go in for him. I won't be shocked if he goes back to Barca or something. Luis Enrique, he's staying in club football. But apparently, yo, 2026, Zidane is gonna be managing France or something like that. I watched Fabrizio Romano video. I think Fabrizio dropped a video today talking about like Zidane will be the main guy. Ooh, there we go. 1-0, bro. 1-0. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey. The floodgates are open now. Oh my God. The floodgates are open now. Spain, once they score in the first 10 minutes, it's game over, bro. The floodgates are open now. The floodgates are open now, bro. Turkey gotta pray. They gotta pray right now because Spain have scored in the first 5 minutes. Danny Olmo, and I said it before the game, bro. This guy, for Spain, he's looking like a different goal scorer. He's really getting his goals. What a goal. What a goal by Danny Olmo. Yeah, hey, you thought he was French. Yeah, bro. Ah, but with Zidane, Zidane will be the French manager, but Danny Olmo, what a goal, bro. What a goal by Danny Olmo. The boy is cooking. The boy is cooking. The boy is cooking, bro. Spain already 1-0, man. That's what you genuinely want to see. And that's the entertainment Spain are going to give you, bro. I think in the group stages, they're just going to be whitewashing some of these teams, bro. Like, let's see what type of group Spain are going to have. If it's basic teams, hey, they might be scoring 5-6 in the group stages each game. Because right now, let's say they play someone like America, group stages, I think they destroy America right now. Spain are on, they're a crazy team. Crazy team, bro. Danny Olmo, I gotta give it to the boy. He keeps turning up and scoring. Wow. Hey, Olmo, man. Olmo. You gotta give it to Spain, bro. You gotta give it to Spain, but Turkey, they need to make substitutions if they're gonna handle this because look at the way Spain are just passing it around. Obviously, this is down to Fuente. He's a great manager, but Spain are really controlling this game, bro. They are really controlling this game. Fair play to the manager, though. Fair play to the manager. Oh, Cucurea! Cucurea! Hey, you're saying you feel like Didier Deschamps can take like a Premier League team after the French team? Hey, he can perform. Didier Deschamps, I think he can do well. You're right, bro. In probably club football, let's be real. If you give him world class players, he can do something, man. He can genuinely do something, Didier Deschamps, in club football. But I feel like he might just go to maybe Serie A or maybe the French league. I think Didier Deschamps, he loves France so much. I see him going to like a French team or something like that. Oh, Turkey, 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 Turkey. Nope. It's like every time they get the ball, Spain, the pressing is just on point. Recover the ball instantly. Their pressing is just on point, man. It is just on point. And a club like Arsenal, bro, Deschamps to Arsenal. I always feel like Arteta somehow, some way, he'll win a trophy and find a way to stay at Arsenal, bro. I just have that feeling like this season it might be Arteta's year, right? Obviously, as a Spanish manager, if he wins the Premier League, fair play to Arteta, man. Fair play to the Arteta, but I feel like this season he might just win a trophy that keeps him in the job, man. Yeah, Altai Bindia, what are you doing? I told you before the game, bro. The man is a liability. The man is a liability, bro. When Bindia is in goals, it's like you have no one, bro. You got nobody, bro. When Altai Bindia, I've watched this guy week in, week out. I think I've watched this guy play every minute for Man United. I know what type of a goalkeeper this guy is, bro. I've even seen footage of him in like training sessions. I know what type of a goalkeeper Altai Bindia is, bro. I'm addicted to all these training sessions, behind the scenes type of footage. So I see a lot of these teams, how they're training, how they're going forward. Obviously, these training videos, they won't show you high level the high level things they're doing, bro. Like with Spain, I watch all their training sessions, all their training videos on YouTube, things like that. But they won't show you the intense stuff. Obviously, they'll show you the low class, the low quality stuff, right? Or simple drills, simple passing, things like that. But they won't show you the high quality things you want to see. But hey, I've watched a lot of these countries, but I've just been impressed with like Spain, Japan. Japan is another team where people gotta take those guys seriously, bro. Like Japan, I saw them play against Brazil, the way they cooked Brazil, bro. Like those guys are not a joke. So in the World Cup, Japan is another. They are another problem, bro. They are another problem. I think those are the underdogs. They might have a Morocco type of story where they reach a quarterfinal. I think even Japan, maybe a semifinal, maybe a semifinal of the World Cup. Because the way they're playing, they're cooking teams, they are really flourishing. Flourishing, bro. Flourishing. But yeah, great start from Spain. Hey, and you can see they're just playing it on easy mode, bro. This is like a it's almost like this is a friendly to them. It's a World Cup qualifier, but they're playing like it's a friendly. And I feel this is the way they'll be playing in the World Cup. Like, hey, these guys are nothing to us. Let's just take our time, keep it simple. Take our time, bro. They're just taking their time. They don't even recognize that, oh, Turkey are here, bro. It's like a training session for these guys right now. I love that. I love just how calm they are on the ball right now. Like with Spain, that's what they're gonna give you. Calmness on the ball. Just great ability, great passing. Look at the way they're just switching the ball. Beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful football. Beautiful football, man. Beautiful. And they are getting goals as well. With Luis Enrique, where you get frustrated is that Spain, towards the end, it's like we remember World Cup. They're going into extra time. They're going into penalties because they are failing to score more goals. So this Spanish team, bro, it's cooking. It's really cooking, man. It's really, really cooking. Scoring goals, delivering, going to the next level. And that's the quality of Spain. Low key, that's the quality of Spain. But also Brazil. Brazil have the players with Esteval. Like this, that boy, bro, he's just developing into an unbelievable talent. Esteval, bro. Esteval. has really been turning up. Like, wow, 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 wow. With Turkey, I think low key they've accepted that they're gonna lose this game. But I hope they low key just bring Goulet and Yildiz. I don't know why these players didn't start. Oh, that's a bad injury, man. That's a bad injury. I understand why he got a yellow. Oh, our boy is bleeding as well. That's a bad injury, man. That is a bad, bad way to ish. You never want to see situations like that, bro. You never want to see situations like that. Oh man. And that's the worst thing. Like those head injuries are not a joke. At least it's not that serious for him. But head injuries are not a joke, bro, because those, bro, they are the worst. I don't know if people like watch boxing, but when you sustain like a head injury, it can affect you, bro. It can genuinely affect you long term. So let's hope he's okay, man. He's bleeding. Oh man, you don't want to see situations like that. But it looks like he's okay. He's okay. He's okay. But bro, those are the worst types of injuries. Leg injuries, sorry, head injuries, bro. But there he is, Fuente. Hey, the manager of the year, man. The manager of the year. This man is cooking. I want to see because low key, I have a feeling he's gonna win this World Cup. And then after, where does he go? Where does he go next, Fuente? Because he's a beast of a manager. He's a beast of a manager. Club wise, maybe you might do like a Luis Enrique type of situation where, okay, after this World Cup, he goes to club football because him at Spain, it's just raised his CV. It's just raised his CV. What he's done at Spain, it's just raised his CV right now. Like, let's see. Loki, I want him to win the World Cup because he's a manager I've been rating for quite some time, bro. For quite some time. Even when he wasn't even getting the shine, I was saying, yo, this guy, he's the real deal, man. He's the real deal. The way he sets the team up, just the quality also his quality of coaching as well, bro. His quality of coaching, management as well. Like Lamine Yamal under him looks brilliant as well. So I was backing him for some time, bro. Like, go and check my first stream on YouTube. My first stream on YouTube was about Spain. Spain. Like, bro, I've been backing this man for quite some time, bro. And it's great to see him succeeding right now. Like, from day one, I've been backing Fuente. I knew that this man is going to succeed just based on how he sets the team up. He's a quality manager, bro. Probably for me, he's top three. Top three. But low key, some part of me thinks that Guardiola will come back, right, into international management. Like Pep. I think what Pep is waiting for is some of these young players to just fully develop. Guys like Pedri, guys like Yamal, because we've heard so many Pep Guardiola quotes. He doesn't really think young players can win you anything. I think he's just waiting maybe 4 or 5 years. I think Guardiola will be in international management, bro. I think in 4 or 5 years, maybe even in 7 years, I think Pep will be managing Spain. Oh, oh, that was great. That was great. That was great. Yeah, for even 6 years, I wouldn't be shocked. Like after Man City, I think this is gonna be his last season at Man City. But after Man City, Pep, he still has because with Pep, I think he might go to Serie A or something after Manchester City. Let's see. He might go to Serie A. He might go to Serie A, or he might do a situation where he takes a break and then goes back to Barca. Because if he goes back to Spain, it's obviously gonna be a Barca situation. There's no way Guardiola is gonna go to Real Madrid. So I think international management is around the corner for Pep, right? I don't see him retiring anytime soon after Man City. So, which job can Pep Guardiola genuinely take? Maybe he'll go to Saudi. We don't know, but I don't think he's the type of coach that will go to Saudi. But for Pep, I just think it's probably a Serie A situation or the national team. I genuinely see him coach in Spain. But yeah, still comfortable from Spain, bro. These guys are comfortable. My boy Cucurella. My boy Cucurella. Oh, hey. Nah, Spain are really doing their job. Really, really doing their job right now. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. And that's that's the thing with like Spain. You don't know how good this team can become. Because low key, this is team B, bro. This is team B. This is team B for Spain, and they're still cooking, bro. They're still playing the same way. And that's how you know that Fuente is a top level manager, regardless of who's playing, whether they have Pedri or not. It's still the same beautiful football. It's still the same domination. It's still the same. We're here to dominate the ball. We're here to win the game. But beautiful, man. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, yeah. Danny Olmo, he's really cooking for the national team. Nah, but Jose, I don't know why he never went for the Portuguese team. That was the move for Mourinho. I don't know why he's making all these other moves, going to Turkey, going to Benfica. The move was the Portuguese national team for Jose Mourinho. That was supposed to be the move because I think with Portugal, a better manager wins them a World Cup. I won't even lie. I won't even lie. Obviously, the argument with Portuguese fans is gonna be, oh no, but look at what the current manager did in the Nations League. He won them the Nations League, this and that. He can do something in a World Cup. But I don't think Portugal will do anything in the World Cup, bro. I I don't think they'll do anything in the World Cup. Probably if they had Jose, you can give them a bigger chance. That's why with England, I give them a chance just because of their manager, Thomas Tuchel. He's a man that understands football. He's a man that's great at tournaments as well. Tournament football. You saw him in the Premier League. Every tournament he's reaching a final, right? FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Champions League. He's that type of manager, bro. Mm. He's that type of manager, bro. Like Thomas Tuchel. That's the type of manager he is, bro. Like he's that type of guy where he knows tournament football. That's why I give England like a chance where, okay, Tuchel, I can't write him off with a tournament, bro. Tournament football is his thing. Him and Carlo Ancelotti, they know tournament football. Like that's where they thrive. That's where they thrive. Once off games, bro, Tuchel is like a master of that. But stable, stable game. That's why I'm saying with Turkey, if they had somebody like Goulet and Yildiz, this game is way better for them offensively. But I'm happy with the way Spain are just playing, bro. Like Spain always cooking. Spain are always cooking, bro. Spain are always cooking. Damn. But yeah, Tuchel, he's he's an up and down manager. I won't lie. Like league, he's not really the best, but tournament football, that's where you can say Tuchel is the guy. And for England, him and England were made for each other because England, that's where he has all his guys, man. All his guys, Mason Mount. I think he's starting to take a liking to Phil Foden. England and Thomas Tuchel were made for each other, bro. They were made for each other because he has all the players he loves, bro. He has all the guys he loves for that England team. Oh, so Yonchu, hey, Ah, but my boy Moreno, I know that goal is coming from Moreno. I just have that feeling. Moreno, Mikel Moreno, he's scoring today, bro. He's scoring. I know that goal is coming from this man. But he's been okay so far, Moreno. He's been okay. Looks like Turkey are coming back into the game, fighting back. And I knew this was gonna be a competitive game. Because I know like a lot of people write off Turkey from the bat, but on their day they can genuinely be competitive on their day, bro. Turkey are not a walkover on their day, but they're getting into the game so far. They are getting into the game so far, Turkey. Nah, great game so far. Great game. But with by India, I know when this guy concedes another goal, it's it's gonna be a disaster class, bro. It's gonna be a disaster class. Without by India, this is a man you don't want in your goals. Oh, it's just a shame that Hudson isn't there. I want to really to see him for Spain. It's just a shame that my boy Hudson isn't there. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. I thought that was going in. I genuinely thought that was going in. Turkey got lucky there. Turkey got lucky there. Moreno was sniffing the goal. Turkey got lucky there, man. They genuinely got lucky there. Oh, wow. Turkey genuinely got lucky there, man. That was supposed to be two. That was supposed to be two. Uh, nah, Spain, they're just on business, bro. Spain are on business at all times, every day. If they can like maintain this level, because so much changes in football, bro. Injuries, momentum, things like that. If they can maintain this in the World Cup, for sure they're gonna win it. Because so far they've been the best. They have been the best team I'm seeing from all these qualifiers, all nations, all continents, bro. I've been watching teams like Japan. Japan are brilliant, but Spain are on a different level. I've seen some Argentina games. I've seen some Morocco games. So from every team that's gonna compete in this World Cup, I've been fully convinced with Spain. Fully convinced. And this is not their team A. This is genuinely not their team A, bro. Yeah, fair play. Fair play, Espanol. Wow, they're turning up, bro. Really turning up, Spain. Ah, and with Lamine Yamal, bro. Imagine if he wins it as a teenager. Another Kylian Mbappe story. That would be crazy. Another Kylian Mbappe story. So if Lamine Yamal wins the World Cup next year, him, Pedri, that would be madness, bro. That would be madness. Another Kylian Mbappe story where you're winning it as a teenager. But if Yamal actually scores in the World Cup final, ooh, that's history, bro. Because I think it's only Mbappe and Pele that have genuinely scored in like a World Cup final. Let's see if these guys can do it, man. Let's see if these boys can do it. Yamal, Pedri, Danny Olmo as well. My boy Rodri. Yeah, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Looks like the game is it's a bit slow right now, man. I won't even lie. The game has slowed down. Obviously, we've seen some momentum from Turkey, but overall, Spain are in full control. I don't think they're worrying about anything. it's like Spain are still playing on first gear, bro. They are still playing on first gear. Like right now, you can see Spain. If they want that second goal, they'll get it. They'll get it. That's been Spain under Fuente. They just change gears at any time. They can just change the gear at any time and end you at any time. That's Spain, bro. They don't play games. Spain does not play any games, bro. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. The switch of play, the passing. It's just obviously with Lamine Yamal there, you're seeing a bit more flair. That's what I like that flair in the game. That's why it pains me just to see the current form of Neymar, bro. Because Neymar, yo, he won't be he won't be part of any World Cup. If he's part of the World Cup for Brazil, he'll probably be like a bench player. But yeah, hey, Neymar, man. If you're looking back at his career, you'd say that it's been underwhelming just based on the talent Neymar has. I think his career has been underwhelming just based on, okay, this guy, we really thought that, oh, Neymar was going to be the face of football, but that never happened. It never happened. Because when Neymar was extremely young, everybody was hyping him up as being the next guy, the face of football. But then Messi and Ronaldo, they stayed for so long. Neymar's opportunity being number one, it never came, bro. It never came. Because even when Neymar like left Barca for PSG, people were saying, yo, this is the time. This is the time. Neymar is going to be the face of football. Neymar is going to win a Ballon d'Or, this and that. But his time for being the best player in the world, it never came, bro, because Messi and Ronaldo, they were just there for just a longer time, bro. So, yeah, bro, ish. Some players you can never predict, bro. You can never predict the future with some players. Everybody thought Neymar eventually will win a Ballon d'Or, but that never happened, bro. That never genuinely happened, which is crazy. So with some players, you can never predict. Even right now, we're saying, hey, eventually Lamine Yamal will win a Ballon d'Or, but it might be another Neymar story, bro. It might be another Neymar story because before Lamine Yamal, people were hyping up, ooh, great shot, great shot, great shot, great shot. Before Lamine Yamal, bro, people were hyping up Ansu Fati. And now look at Ansu Fati, bro. Because Ansu Fati was a Lamine Yamal of a few years ago. So with these players, you can never see the future, bro. Even with Sancho, when Sancho came through, everybody was hyping up Sancho. Yo, Sancho, eventually, this man will be in conversations for a Ballon d'Or, this and that. Jadon Sancho, that and this. But you can never predict, bro. You can never predict. That's why with Lamine Yamal, I keep it simple. Like, okay, right now he's good. In the future, we never know, man. We never know. It's too early for you to say, yo, he's definitely 100% gonna win a Ballon d'Or. Yes, right now he's in the conversation, but so was Neymar. When Barca won a Champions League, Neymar was in the conversation for a Ballon d'Or, but that Ballon d'Or never came in, bro. That's why with Lamine Yamal, until he wins a Ballon d'Or, you can't say he's gonna win a Ballon d'Or, bro. He has the talent to do it for sure. For sure, he has the talent to do it. But what if the next few years it's just Mbappe, 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 Mbappe? That can genuinely happen, right? That can genuinely happen, bro. So we can't really be like looking too much in the future. I think that's what we did with a lot of players. Fans did that with a lot of players. João Felix, we look too much in the future. Wow, João Felix in the future, this man will be doing this, he'll be doing that. But now the guy's in Saudi, man. So with young players, we shouldn't we shouldn't expect too much from them too early. Ansu Fati, people were calling this guy the next Messi. He had the number 10, this and that. In a few years, Ansu Fati will be cooking. Same thing with Jadon Sancho. Oh, in a few years, Jadon Sancho will be cooking. I think as fans, we just have to let these guys develop, man. We just have to let these guys develop because We did the same thing with Neymar. People did the same thing with Neymar. Oh yeah, definitely. Neymar is gonna win a Ballon d'Or. What people are doing with Lamine Yamal, people did with Neymar. Definitely, 100%. Neymar is gonna win a Ballon d'Or. But it never came. It never genuinely came, man. Oh, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. But I still feel like Spain a bit more in the final third for that second goal. But I can understand that, okay, right now they're keeping it simple because they know, yo, they're controlling the game. They're controlling the game. They're 1-0 up. So they won't over risk it. And it's also like international. So some of these players, they understand that, okay, I don't want to really over risk it and risk an injury, things like that. So I get it. With some of these international games, you only see full 100% intensity when it's like a World Cup, bro. When it's a World Cup, that's when you see 100% intensity, 100% commitment from these players. Because some of them, they don't really want to overcommit because they know, yo, I'm going back to my club in a few days. Let me not overcommit, risk an injury, things like that. Especially defenders, bro. When you're a defender in international football, you don't want to really overcommit with challenges, bro. It's like, hey, I'm going back to my club right now. Why risk an injury for this, man? Especially if it's friendlies. At least this is World Cup qualifiers. At least with the World Cup qualifiers, it's in your heart that, yo, I gotta deliver for my country. But if it's just a normal friendly, it doesn't really make sense for the players to overcommit. And then in a few days, you're going back to your club. Like Gabriel. Gabriel, we saw him for Brazil, bro. The man was overcommitted and now he's injured, right? He got injured for a friendly. It doesn't really make sense, bro, right? You're getting injured for a friendly, overcommitting, things like that. So it's like sometimes players think about that, man. They think about that. Yo, okay, this is internationals in a few days. I have to go back to my club, this and that. Let me not overcommit. Let me just have basic momentum and basic pressing. But hey, yeah, Spain, bro, Spain. Even though it's looking stagnant right now, they've controlled the tempo, bro. They have controlled the tempo, and that's what some teams don't really do extremely well. Like just controlling that tempo, keeping it simple, and just keeping the other team modest. Of course, Turkey are getting some opportunities, but they're not clear cut, bro. None of them are like one on one with the keeper, and then you're saying, "Wow, how did the goalkeeper make that save?" Nah, it's basic chances outside the box, things like that. Those are the types of shots Turkey are getting. So Spain are still controlling this game massively, defensively as well. Like they're controlling every aspect of the game. It's just that that second goal, it's a bit harder to come now. It's a bit harder to come. And with football, 1-0 leads are nothing, right? Because Turkey, they can get like a corner and then, bro, score from a corner is 1-1. That's football. We've seen it so many times, bro. We have seen it so many times. But yeah, the World Cup will determine a lot, man. Like next year's Ballon d'Or, it's obviously gonna be who wins the World Cup. Whoever wins the World Cup wins the Ballon d'Or. And that's why with France, these French players might just turn up for that, bro. Like that's why I say France, Spain, the World Cup is going to one of these nations, bro. France or Spain. Because hey, that French attack, it's just unbelievable, bro. If you look at the French attack, Mbappe, Dembele, Olise, what? You're just asking yourself, how is this possible, bro? That's the biggest cheat code I've ever seen in my life. That is a massive cheat code. Dembele, Mbappe. And it's not like these guys are slow. Pace and power as well, bro. With technical ability, Olise. And then on the bench, you have Mateta. All these other. What? That's a cheat code I've never seen in my life, bro. Ekatike on the bench. The French attack is madness, bro. The French attack is madness. That's why you can't write them off of from a World Cup. Dembele, bro, what? Dembele, Mbappe, Olise. What is this, man? What is this? You have guys like Ekatike on the bench. Ekatike is a bench player, bro. France is a joke. It's a joke, man. I don't really overhype Desiree Doué, but Desiree Doué is a great bench player as well. So you can see the French attack. Desiree Doué is a great bench player as well. Right? Ryan Cherky is a great bench player as well. Look at that, bro. The French team is insane, bro. Look at the bench options. Cherky on the bench. you got you got Ekatike, Mateta on the bench. What? That is madness, bro. That is real madness. Ooh, great pass. Oh, Danny Olmo. Danny Olmo. I still have that feeling Moreno will get his second. Moreno will get the second goal, man. He's due for a goal. He's due for a goal. But what if Moreno gets injured here? Like, yo, crisis for Arsenal, man. That would be a crisis for Arsenal because it looks like they're using Moreno as a striker now that Gyökeres is injured. So, hey, Gabriel already injured for them. They wouldn't want a Moreno injury because I think if Arsenal get another major injury, that's goodbye to the title, bro. Because Man City, they're they're really on form right now. Manchester City are coming back to form after beating Liverpool. So yeah, if Arsenal get any major injuries, that's the title gone for those guys, man. That's the title gone. They can kiss the title dreams goodbye because this is the time where Man City just build momentum, bro. We've seen it too many times. We've genuinely seen it too many times. Man City around November, December, they just start winning game after game after game, especially under Pep Guardiola. This man is a madman during December. November, December, he's a madman. So, yeah, I wouldn't really write Man City off of that title. I think for me, they're still favorites, man. It pains me to say that, but Man City are favorites. Oh, look at the wave. Look at the wave. Ole. That's beautiful, man. Look at the wave. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful wave at the stadium. I like moments like that when the stadium just does those waves and those that atmosphere, man. Those are beautiful, beautiful moments in football. Oh, this is a great counter. Okay, they've maintained it. They've maintained it. But yeah, looks like we're gonna go into halftime with 1-0. I won't lie, that's okay. That's simple, man. Going into halftime with like 1-0. That's simple. That's simple. That's simple. For sure, I have no doubt Spain will win this game, but by how many, right? Because I know my boy Fuente, that manager is he's goaded, man. He's goaded. I know second half he's just gonna turn it into a different gear. Spain will just come out with more goals. And yeah, Zubamendi is on the bench. So that's another player Spain can bring on. So it's really for me, Spain have so much to offer, man. Spain have so much to offer. I think second half just bring on Zubamendi just to bring a bit more. Even Ferran Lopez, he'll be great in the second half. Ferran Lopez, Fermin Lopez. Sorry, ish. I'm thinking about Ferran Torres. Fermin Lopez, man, bring him in second half. Bring him in second half. But also second half, I want to see Goulet, bro. I really wanted to see Goulet play. Ooh, yeah, this is okay. 1-1. That's what I said, bro. That's what I said. Like, hey, a chance from a corner can genuinely end you. That's what I said. One simple corner. This is football, man. A 1-0 lead isn't enough. That's what I said. A simple corner can genuinely end you. Oh my God. That is what I genuinely said a few moments ago. A simple corner can genuinely just bring you back into the game. 1-1. A simple corner can genuinely bring you back in the game. And that's how I saw these guys scoring from a corner. I said it a few moments ago that, yo, these guys can get a corner and then it's 1-1. So you need another goal, Spain. Yo. Oh, and look at the way Goulet celebrated, bro. Oh, wow, wow, wow. So everything to play for in the second half. 1-1, back to square one, bro. Back to square one. Damn. Damn, Turkey. Everything to play for in the second half. Back to square one. Wow, and that's football for you. That's the beauty of football. Like one moment can get you back into the game. One moment can get you back into the game. That's why with Spain second half, you gotta be a bit more serious. I know the players have just been keeping it simple, playing at their own tempo, but now it's about getting those goals. I know this is a team B, but bro, you still gotta deliver. You still gotta deliver, and that's football, bro. One moment you're up, the next moment it's level 1-1. That's football, man. We've seen this so many times in football. We have seen this so many times. Oof. Okay, Fabian. Oh, oh. Yeah, looks like Belgium are also winning their game. Dogu. Jeremiah Dogu. Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku. He keeps scoring for club and country, bro. Jeremy Doku. Oh my God. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. 1-1. Let's see what my boy Fuente does in the second half. Obviously, I rate him as a manager. Even his game management, I know he's gonna sort it out second half, bro. He's a world class manager. World class Fuente. Okay, okay. Oh, he should have scored. He should have scored, Fabian Ruiz. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. You should have scored. Oh, wow. How didn't he score? How isn't that two? Bro, how isn't that two? He should have scored. That should have been the second goal for Spain. But you can see Spain will have more chances like that. Like right now, I think that equalizer from Turkey was a wake-up call. Now you can see the football they are playing. But he should have scored. I think he made it easy for Altay Bindia. Obviously, credit to Bindia for saving that, but I think the shot was a bit basic from Fabian Ruiz. A bit basic from Fabian Ruiz. So, hey, nah, fair play. Fair play to Bindia, though. Fair play to Bindia. You still gotta save those, right? I've seen him fail to save easier chances for Man United. So, fair play to Altay Bindia, man. I've seen him mess up easier opportunities. So, you gotta save them. You still gotta save them. My yeah, second half will be it'll be madness, bro. It'll be madness. Now that it's 1-1, both teams will go all out. Right? I wouldn't be shocked if Turkey bring on Goulet, they bring on Yildiz to just try and win the game. Yeah, game on, man. That second half, all to play for. Halftime. All to play for in the second half. Game on. All to play for in the second half. Game on, bro. Ooh, fair play to like Turkey for getting back into the game, but I feel like Spain could have been a bit more better in like final third. Like before that goal, I was screaming for a second goal. They were taking their time with it. And you can see in football, a 1-0 lead is nothing, bro. One moment you're up, the next moment your opponents are scoring an equalizer. So I think Spain have themselves to blame for that equalizer. Before they scored an equalizer, Spain should have at least found one or two more goals, bro. One or two more goals, but it gives us a better game in the second half, right? Fuente, he's obviously gonna go all out, right? Probably bring on Zubamendi for more control, but it gives us a better game in the second half. Both teams are gonna genuinely go for it. Both teams are genuinely gonna go for it. Second half, that's where the action is gonna be. Now that it's 1-1, and I have a feeling Turkey they will bring on Goulet, Yildiz. That's the no-brainer to do. That's the no-brainer thing to do. So it just depends on like management. What will my boy Fuente do for Spain? All right, the substitutions, the tactics. I think Fabian Ruiz should have gotten one before halftime, but yeah, good game. Good half of football, man. Good half of football. Spain controlled a majority of that game, but then Turkey had some fight. They got a corner. They capitalized, and that's football, man. That is football. That's why I keep saying the World Cup, you can't 100% say who's gonna win it. Because games like this, obviously, this is not Spain's main team, bro. This is not Spain main team. You're saying you bet on Turkey. It's a 50-50 game now, bro. It's a 50-50 game now. I still think Spain can get over the line, but both teams are in the game. And that's what I can say. Both teams are in the game, bro. This is football. Football, I don't think in games like this, there's no favorite now. Like both teams are in the game. Both teams are genuinely in the game. It can even end 1-1. Yeah, bro. Yeah, let's see. Turkey, they can come back, but bro, Spain, I'm just telling you, Spain have they just they just have that ability now under Fuente to get over the line in games. I know right now it's 1-1, but by the end of this game, Spain can even turn it into like a 4-1 situation. So that's how Spain turn up, right? Sometimes you might think, yo, Turkey are back in the game, and then second half, Spain just scored three quick goals and then put the game to bed. I've seen it so many times with Fuente. This man is a great manager, bro. A great world class manager. So with Turkey, if they want to win the game, they gotta bring on probably Yildiz gotta come on. Um, Goulet for sure gotta come on because we saw in that first half once they have the ball in the final third, they can't really create. We saw how their goal came; it came from a corner, things like that. I think somebody like Goulet brings more creativity. He brings more ideas into the Turkish team. So if they want to really do something in the second half, Goulet gotta come on for sure. You saw how Turkey from open play they weren't a threat, bro. It's just that corner, and that's what I keep saying. Spain, they gotta work on their defending during corners. I know somebody like Hudson isn't there, but even with Hudson, Spain are still weak defending corners, bro. That's where they gotta work on before the World Cup. World Cup comes, Spain can't be defending corners like this, bro. Like that was so disorganized. Watch that corner back. It was so disorganized. Nobody there. Everybody was all over the place. And then Turkey, bro, 1-1. So that's where the world will be watching this. Other managers will be watching this for the World Cup. Okay, this is how we can get to Spain, right? Defend low block. If this was Jose Mourinho coaching Portugal, he would tell Portugal, okay, cool, we'll park the bus, but then we have players aerially from corner set pieces. Let's do them over like that. Because that's how you get to Spain. Because Obviously, Spain at their best with their best squad, you're not beating them for possession, right? Possession for possession is gonna be hard to beat them in that game. In that game of okay, let's go possession for possession with Spain. You're not gonna do that. So the best situation to beat Spain, especially for the lower nations, nations with less quality, nations with less talent, you gotta do maybe a counter-attack situation. Counter-attack, set pieces, corners. That's probably the best situation, bro. That's probably the best situation because Spain low-key are like that prime Barcelona team, right? Barcelona, they'll keep the ball. Obviously, I'm not saying they are as good. I think that prime Barca team, even the previous Spanish teams, are a bit better just based on attack. The previous Spanish teams had a bit more in attack, bro. I won't lie. The core Spanish teams, 2010 Spanish teams, right? That Spanish team had way more quality. I'm not saying yo, this Spanish team is as good as that one, but they resemble that one based on the midfield they're building. When everybody's fit, Rodri, Pedri, right? When everybody's fit, it's hard to get the ball off of these guys, man. It's genuinely hard. That's why I'm saying they resemble that 2010 Spanish team. I'm not saying yo they are as good as that 2010 Spanish team because that 2010 Spanish team that won the World Cup, they're popping anyone's head, bro. You're not getting the ball. Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, you're not getting the ball from those guys, right? This Spanish team, they're still developing, bro. They're still developing. You're saying if Turkey can get back into the corner, do you think Spain can stop it? We saw the first half that they can stop corners, bro. You saw the first half that they're struggling with corner set pieces, and that's my main criticism with Fuente. He needs to improve the corners for Spain if they really wanna, because World Cup is about everything, bro. How you defend in corners, how you defend in set pieces. It's about everything. So I think with Turkey, that's their game plan for the second half. Okay, get more set pieces, get more corners, and do Spain over like that. Because it worked. It worked the first time, so why wouldn't you do it again? So that's where Spain really need to drill some discipline into like set pieces. Set piece coach for Spain needs to drill that into them because usually when Spain concede, it's like a set piece, a corner situation. That's how they are conceding, bro. Obviously, there are some games where they concede from open play, but they are really weak from set pieces, bro. The first half showed you that. Like the defending from the set pieces all over the place. All over the place. Who was really defending there? Nobody. So Spain, that's where they gotta work out. But yeah, for sure, Turkey, and that's gonna be their game plan, bro. Corners, set pieces, second half. Just utilize if they can utilize that and really get something out of it. For sure, they'll get something. For sure, they can get something out of this game. But I believe yo Fuente, he's gonna do what he needs to do, bro. I know this man 100%. I know how he works. I know how he thinks. Like second half, he's probably gonna bring on Zubamendi. But even before he brings on Zubamendi, I feel like Spain are gonna get that second goal. Spain are gonna get that second goal. But Germany, bro, that's why I refuse to write off Germany too early. Because with the Germans, they have talent though. They have talent, but also looks like Nagelsmann. He's serious, bro. He's serious. That's why with Germany as well, they have that DNA in them that they are Germany. That's why you can't really write them off in a World Cup. They have that DNA heritage. Football heritage is a real thing. I really believe that. I really do believe that football heritage is it's a real thing in football, man. It's a real thing because with Brazil and Germany, they have that football heritage. Jose Mourinho said it, football heritage. Hey, it's a real thing. I believe that, but Yeah, second half about to begin. Let me just get some water quickly. But yeah, it looks like Rodri has just become injury prone. A lot of people are saying, hey, is Rodri just an injury prone type of player? Is he just becoming a bit like Phil Jones? We remember, Phil Jones for Man United, the guy was always injured. Is that becoming Rodri, bro? Is Rodri becoming injury prone? We just have to wait and see because even right now, it's not 100% guaranteed that Rodri will make the World Cup. He might get another injury. And Man City, even when he comes back, Man City are still gonna use him, bro. Man City are still gonna overcommit with Rodri. You're saying if Turkey gets one more before Spain. Yeah, bro. Yeah, if Turkey gets one more before Spain, hey, I think that will be panic stations. I think that will be panic stations because we saw in the first half where Spain they got the first goal, but then after that, yes, I know Fabian Ruiz had a great one-on-one opportunity. He could have scored from that, but then after that, it's like, ish, not too much. They couldn't really break down Turkey too much, right? So I think if Turkey do get another one, bro, before Spain, that's where it's game on, bro. That's where it's really game on. That's where it's really game on because we've seen from previous matches for Turkey, once they get like the lead in the second half, they tend to keep it, bro. They tend to keep it. They turn to just defend with their lives. So if Spain somehow concedes another goal, it's game on, bro. It's game on. It's game on. I'm not saying Spain will lose, but if Spain concedes another goal, it's game on. But I genuinely do believe, Spain will get another one. Spain will probably get two more, bro. But this is football, man. That's why we love it. That's why we love it, bro. There are twists and turns. I can't even predict, bro. Nobody can predict what's gonna happen that second half. So it's down to Spain. It's down to what Spain do. If Fuente just, but for sure they should have been 2-1 up by halftime. I'm still thinking about that Fabian Ruiz chance. But other than that, they're gonna get more opportunities, bro. That second half about to begin. Spain looking ready. And let's see what these boys can cook up. With Laporte, I really thought, because I had this mindset of, okay, when a player goes to Saudi, they're really gonna decline massively. But a lot of these guys that play in the Saudi league but are coming for internationals, they've shown some good quality. Guys like N'Golo Kante, Laporta in some games. So some of these guys that are going to Saudi, it's not like their levels have dropped 100%. They're still they still quality in them. There is still quality in these players. Yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Second half. Yo, these boys better cook. I think they're gonna cook though. I think they are gonna cook. But I have that feeling Moreno goal is coming. A Moreno goal is coming. But for my boy Altai Bindia, I'll be happy for him, man. I'll be happy for him if he gets the win, but I want Spain to win though. I want Spain to win. Fabian Ruiz, quality player. This is low key one of my dream signings at for Man United. If Man United can get somebody like a Fabian Ruiz, obviously my dreams of Frankie De Jong are done and buried, bro. They're buried. They are buried after like Eric Ten Hag failed to get Frankie De Jong at Manchester United. I gave up on the Frankie De Jong dream, but Fabian Ruiz, the dream of him playing for Man United is still there, man. What a player, Fabian Ruiz. What a player, man. What a player. Just imagine a midfield of like De Jong and Fabian Ruiz and Pedri. That would be scary. That would be scary, bro. That would be scary. But I know people say, "Yo, modern football is finished. Is game over for modern football. Modern football is has really declined." But I still see like some quality midfielders in the game, bro. And there we go. Second half. Let's go. Let's go. Second half. Let's do this. I'm still seeing some really quality midfielders in the game, bro. At least the midfield is keeping football alive. Young midfielders like Pedri, they're really, really keeping the quality of football alive, man. Because I do agree, like, okay, the defense, the defense has really declined. The defenders of the past and the defenders now, you can see a massive, massive shift. Even attacking wise, you can see the attackers of 10 years ago, guys like Bale, guys like Di Maria, things like that. You're not really seeing quality like that in modern day football. I think Lamine Yamal is still keeping that alive. Just a few players are keeping that quality alive, man. But midfield, you have so many representations, especially in La Liga. La Liga, that's why I love La Liga, man, because they are keeping that midfield quality of football alive. Like the quality in the midfield, La Liga is trying to keep that alive in the game, bro. I think the quality of attackers has really declined, especially after Messi and Ronaldo retire. It has really declined, but then the quality of midfield, La Liga is keeping that alive. Oh, Spain were in. Spain were in. Wow, Spain were in there for a moment. I thought it was gonna be 2-1. Yeah, but hey, football, it's a weird game, bro. It's a weird sport. It's a weird sport. I think football peaked probably prime Messi. I think that's when football peaked. Probably when Messi won his first Ballon d'Or. You saw the talents that were there. All right, I think that's probably when football genuinely peaked because at that time you still had like quality players like Thierry Henry, all these other guys, bro. That was a dangerous era of football. Dangerous era. You had Xavi, Iniesta in their prime. That was a dangerous, dangerous era of football. Guys like Kaká, bro, dangerous eras. AC Milan was still scary in that era, bro. And those AC Milan players, dangerous, man. Dangerous. Ooh, Turkey have really, really started well. They're really having some good momentum now. You can see both teams feel like they can win this. Both teams feel like they can win this game. Like just the way they're moving. Both teams feel like they can win this game. Turkey literally getting into the Spain's final third. Both teams are going for this. Both teams are going for this. Ish. Yeah, but it's like now with football, we've hyped up so many young players like Xavi Simons, obviously Sancho when he was young, Ansu Fati. A lot of that era of like young players, right now they haven't really delivered. I won't lie. I think it's the young players that are coming out right now, the Lamine Yamals, guys like that, right? The Estavals. I think this new generation of young players, it might do better than the Sanchos, the Ansu Fatis, right? That generation is like a lot of them are flops. The Sanchos, the Jao Felixes, the Ansu Fatis, a lot of them are flops. At least this new generation where they're still teenagers. Oh, good save, comfortable save, comfortable save. But Turkey going for the game. Turkey are going for the game. Yeah, that equalizer gave them life, bro. Obviously, the halftime motivational speech was crazy. They know Turkey that they're back into the game, and now low key they're trying to build some momentum from this. Yeah, but that generation, low key, bro, the Sancho generation. I think we saw so many flops in that generation. Jao Felix, Ansu Fati, Sancho. A lot of that generation produced flops, but right now the Lamine Yamals, Estavals. I think these guys will be quality, man. I think these guys will be quality, low key. I think with Sancho, ish, he really disappointed me, bro. Because I was one of those people saying, "Yo, Sancho, he's a brilliant talent. He's a brilliant talent." And I thought it was the right move when he joined United, but it just didn't work out for the guy. He just didn't deliver. I don't know why. Ooh, good, good possession from Spain. Good for possession for Spain. I just want to see my boy Moreno in the box. Mikel Moreno. Come on. Come on. And with Spain, they won't do that hoofball of like, yo, they want to just pass it around, pass it around. Oh, that is what I'm to. Oh, Spain, bro, just that final pass. Look at the way they just cut up, they cut open Turkey. Just that final pass, that's what they're lacking, bro. Wow. Wow, those final passes from Spain, that's what they're lacking, bro. That is what they are lacking, the final ball, the final pass. But that's brilliant, man. That is brilliant. And that's just coaching from Fuente. If these Spanishers had a different manager, they're not really passing like this, bro. They're not really passing like this. That's why in modern day football, management is everything. It is everything, bro. Like right now, your manager can make or break you. And it's foolish to think that international football isn't the same. It's the same as club football. Managers make or break you. Ooh, Turkey trying to score with a bicycle kick. Hey, that's a bit cheeky, bro. That's a bit cheeky, bro. Oh my god, he's trying to he's trying to shock Spain with a bicycle kick. Look at that. That was great. The first touch and then the bicycle kick. That was really really good. If that went in, probably goal of the month. If it went in. Yeah, but that was a bit cheeky, bro. That was a bit cheeky. Oh, yeah, but hey, football is just about management, bro. I don't know why people would think, hey, for club football, managers make a difference, but for international football, managers are not really important. I think managers are just important in every aspect of the game, bro. Whether it's club, international, managers, they define a lot. They genuinely define a lot. That's why with Portugal, I'm saying, it's your manager that's a make or break. It's really your manager that's gonna make or break you. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, Turkey really having momentum right now. They've been the better team second half. The momentum, they're getting some corners, they're really getting into the box, into the final third. Oh, just when I say that, 2-1. What a goal from outside the box. Yeah, Turkey have been the better team. Oh, 2-1. What a goal, bro. What? That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. What? Bro, what a goal. And they've really come into this. I don't know what the halftime team talk was for Turkey, but they've been the better team second half. Oh, wow. Yeah, Spain need to wake up now. Spain need to wake up now. Look at this. Oh, first time shot. That was beautiful, though. That was beautiful. You're saying you're too greedy. Oh, yo, that was beautiful, bro. What? First time shot outside the box. Ooh, you can't hit it better than that. I won't even lie. Ooh, you can't hit it better than that. Now, I said it, this momentum, these guys might get a second. Yeah, they've been the better team second half. You saw, yo, second half, they just come out firing, getting into the final third. And in football, just keep pushing and you'll get something. Now it's just time to see the character of Spain, right? Fuente, what does he do? 2-1 down. For sure, Zubamendi has to come on, but what? That was brilliant. That was a brilliant goal, bro. I won't even lie. Wow, first time shot. Incredible goal. Incredible goal. Now it's up to Spain, and I said it at halftime, bro. That equalizer just gives us a better game in the second half, right? I said it at halftime. That equalizer gives us a better game in the second half. Wow, 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 wow. Game on. Obviously, Spain, they'll be pushing, but this leaves them all open for like counterattacks and things like that. So, yeah, game on, man. Game on. This game has been beautiful, especially like, yo, after Turkey just equalized, it looks like both teams are just going for it. And these are the types of football matches you want to see. Both teams have the capabilities of winning, right? Yo, Turkey. And too many people underrate Turkey, though. Too many people underrate Turkey. They are a good level nation. Like on their day, they can really win games and get over the line. This game is showing people exactly that. Of course, this isn't Spain's main team, but bro, you still gotta congratulate Turkey. You still gotta congratulate Turkey, bro. Mmm. Yeah, what a goal. What a goal. Yeah, but it's up to Spain to respond. Like right now, they need some creativity. That's what's lacking in the final third, right? In a lot of moments, Spain are keeping the ball, but the lack of creativity in the final third, it's really hurting Spain. You can see that right now, bro. It's like, yes, Spain are keeping the ball, but they're not testing outside behind here. The Turkish goalkeeper is just relaxing right now. Second half, I don't think he's made a save. So there's no point in keeping the ball if you're not getting any shots on target, any shots off, right? They need to improve in the final third, at least creativity wise. That's where Spain need to improve now. But yo, it's game on right now. It's game on right now, and situations like this they make the match a bit better. Spanish players are gonna look for that equalizer, and then Turkey, bro, they are gonna look for that third goal. So both teams are gonna look for another extra, right? The thing we're seeing in like the first half when Spain was 1-0 up, it's like Spain were just relaxing. They thought the game was done. You saw how they were just taking their time in that first half when it was 1-0, taking their time. The passing was simple. The passing was like, yo, we're not in a rush, things like that. But hey, football changes so quickly. Oh, you're saying you're up 145%, but it won't sell. Yeah, bro. Don't be too greedy though. Don't be too greedy, bro. Yeah, but this is a game. This is a game. This is a game. I still have a feeling Spain will score that equalizer, but Turkey right now they have the momentum, bro. They have the momentum, and that momentum was carried on from the first half. That equalizer alone, right before that equalizer, Turkey were not in the game, bro. They were not in the game. Spain were controlling the tempo, controlling every aspect. But second half, they've just I don't know what team talk they had in the second half, bro. That's an unbelievable team talk. Unbelievable team talk. Oh my god. Yeah, Spain, bro. They gotta wake up right now. They got to wake up right now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Spain gotta wake up right now because for sure this is not what I expected to see. I expected like a comfortable win for Spain. But yeah, they're getting bopped off. They're getting shocked. They are getting shocked. And final third, it looks like they don't have an answer. They are getting the ball to like the final third, but they're not getting shots off. They're not creating chances. Yeah, this is not good enough from Spain. Second half, especially. I love Fuente as a manager, but these are the moments you gotta question him. Yo, what do you do to change things? What do you do to change things? Ooh, but Fabian, what a player, man. What a player. Okay, ooh, Spain should have had what? 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. Yo, that was a confusing situation. 2-2, bro. 2-2. 2-2. Oh my god. Spain get one back. That was a disorganized goal though. Oh my god. 2-2. That was a disorganized goal. Oh my god. Yo. I thought they would because I saw him save it like at the line, bro. I was like, what's going on? How hasn't that gone in? And then hey, tap in. Yo, 2-2. 2-2. Damn. Yeah, that was really fortunate, bro. They needed that goal, Spain. They genuinely needed that goal. Wow. 2-2, 2-2. My boy Fuente celebrating it. He knows that was vital, man. Yeah, but this game is entertaining. This game is entertaining. Wow. 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 2-2. Yeah, this game is entertaining, bro. I really thought they weren't gonna score, and then I just saw it go in. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Yeah, this is entertainment. This is entertainment, bro. Ah, beautiful. Hey, 2-2. Now, at least it's a competitive game as well, bro. Let's see. Like right now, you can never tell who's gonna win, but the momentum is back with Spain. The momentum is back with Spain. Wow. Okay. The momentum is really back with Spain, bro. Ooh. Yeah, yo. Unlucky for Turkey though, but hey, Spain. That's what I said about like their mentality now under Fuente. Like eventually they're gonna find something. That's been their mentality under Fuente. Eventually they keep pushing for that equalize. They will keep like that's the mentality under Fuente now. Ooh, Danny Olmo, hey. That's why I feel like, yo, Goulet needs to come on for Turkey if they're gonna win this. They have some good moments, but you can see that pass from Ideolu. If that was Goulet, it's a better pass. Ooh, that was great. That was great. Nah, but this match has delivered, man. This match has really, really delivered. Wow. Wow. Nah. That's why football brings you joy. Like games like this, they bring you joy. Like what? That second goal Spain scored, I really thought it was saved by the goal line, and then bro, it just tapped it in. My boy just tapped it in. Yo, that's why you love football, man. That's why you gotta love this game of football. Twists and turns, surprises, entertainment. That's why you gotta love football, bro. And still, there are more twists and turns before the end of this game, bro. What a match! What a match! What a match! Wow! What a match! Hey, look at Altay by India. This man, he really wants to win this game for Turkey. Ah, but Fuente, bro, he's doing his thing. He's done his thing. That's the character of these players. Yeah, comfortable for India. That was actually a poor free kick, though. A poor free kick. So close to the goalkeeper. I think it needed to be better, man. That's an easy catch, even for a goalkeeper like India. Oh, oh, what? Bro, I thought that went in. Great save. Bro, the shots Turkey are taking, it's like everything looks like it's going in. What? Great save. The shots Turkey are genuinely taking, everything looks like it's gonna go in. What? Bro. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Nah, this game has literally lived up to expectations. I knew this game was gonna be entertaining, but bro, it's lived up to the expectations. Let's see who gets the winner, but I'm edging it with Spain. Spain are really, really getting that momentum in. Getting that momentum in. Yo, Fabian, keep it simple. That's what I love. My boy Fuente, he keeps it simple. He keeps it simple with his management. He doesn't panic even when Spain were 2-1 down. He didn't panic. He knew their goal was coming. That's why I say the world just needs to give us that Spain versus France. I think the World Cup needs to give us that match. Like Spain versus France. Ooh, the World Cup needs to give us that match, bro. Spain versus France. Oh, that'll be beautiful, man. That will be a beautiful game. Like, just give us that. Spain versus France. Like two teams, if they go head to head, it's magic. Magic will be made. Magic will be made in that game. I think that's gonna be an old timer. Obviously, Argentina versus France, that final was an old timer, but I feel like Spain versus France, that would be an old timer. That would be an old timer type of game. I really want to see that. I especially in the World Cup, I want to see that fixture, Spain versus France. Wow. Wow. But yeah, obviously, yo, Turkey, they needed those substitutions. I don't know why Fuente hasn't brought in Zubamendi, but hey, he's keeping it simple, man. He's keeping it simple. And I agree with like Arsenal buying more Spanish players. I think Man United need to implement that strategy as well, right? Like just Spanish, like add a Spanish player into your midfield, somebody like a Fabian Ruiz. You won't go wrong with a signing like Fabian Ruiz, bro. You won't go wrong with a signing like that. Yeah, comfortable, man. Looks like Spain have taken back control. Can they get that goal? They're still pushing. They are still pushing for that winner. Espanol. Pushing for that winner, man. Ooh. Cucurea. Cucu. Cucurez. Cucurea. Hey. Oh, by India almost spilled it. This guy, bro. You can never trust this man. Oh my god. You can never trust outside by India, bro. Like, hey, if that's your main goalkeeper, you're always gonna concede goals. You are always gonna concede goals because there's always a moment when he makes a mistake. But to be fair to Bay India, when he joined Man United, both Onana and Bay India, when they joined Man United, I was like, hey, these guys are decent. Hey, Onana reached a UEFA Champions League final. By India doing his thing. Looks like he's Turkey's number one. I thought both goalkeepers were great signings for Manchester United. Nobody could have predicted a situation where Onana and Bindia they both flop. Nobody could have predicted that type of situation, bro. Both of them flop. What are the odds, bro? Both goalkeepers flop. That's crazy. What are the genuine odds? Both of these guys flop. Wow. Ooh. Yo, substitute trying to try something cheeky. Trying something cheeky. Substitute. Yeah, but hey, this game has lived up. Looks like we're in for almost 15 minutes left. Almost 15 minutes left of this amazing match. It's lived up to expectations, bro. It's really lived up to expectations. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And yeah, that Brazil game versus Tunisia looks like that one is gonna end 1-1. But yeah, this game has lived up to expectations. And this is a massive game for Spain because their qualification isn't 100%. What am I saying? It's 100% certain, bro. Like, even if Spain loses, they're through, bro. They are through to the World Cup. Ooh, those are match saving challenges, bro. You can see the passion is coming back. They want to win this. Good goal from Danny Olmo. Looks like his game is over. Fair play to him for getting a goal. But yeah, Fermin Lopez. Fermin Lopez. Loki, I knew Fuentes was going to do that. Loki, I had a feeling he was going to do that. Fermin Lopez. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant so far. Brilliant so far, man. Oh, another great pass. Oh, Spain, bro. Getting so close. Getting so close. Bro, the tension within me is high with this game, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, what's gonna go on? If you blink, you might miss something. If you blink, you might miss something. That's how this game is going. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Quality football match. Quality football match. If you blink, you might miss something. And it feels like both teams want to get that winner, bro. 15 minutes. Brilliant, bro. This game has really fed us. It's fed us entertainment. It's really fed us some entertainment. Oh, Turkey. Turkey on the attack. Adiolu. Yeah, but I don't think Spain have been bad defensively. It's just that they got caught on two great moments, right? That corner from Turkey and then that shot, the second goal for Turkey outside of the box, one time hit. I wouldn't put that down to the defense, bro. I wouldn't put that down to the defense. Obviously, people will see, hey, that Spain have conceded two goals. They'll think, hey, their defense was horrendous today. But I think it's just two great moments, bro. Two great moments. One goal outside the box, the other goal from a corner. Obviously, the corner goal, you can say, yo, defensively, Spain were poor, right? That's a poor way to concede from a corner. It's like nobody was marking the man that scored, and everybody was all over the place. So that's where you can actually criticize Spain, the way they defend corners. But other than that, I think the defense has been solid. Laporte has had a good defensive game. Other than that moment from the corner, I think Spain have had like a comfortable defensive game. Comfortable defensive game. And yo, second goal, you couldn't do anything about that. That was a brilliant goal, bro. Outside the box, first time hit. Oh, Fermin Lopez. Yo, come on. Come on, final minutes of this game, bro. It's really fed us. It has really fed us with entertainment. Nice. Oh, yeah, it might be a draw. Might be a draw. Yeah, but from Africa, I think the main team people have to look out for is Morocco. That Moroccan team. I think they have the longest win rate or something like that. They haven't lost in such a long time. I think they haven't lost in like almost 8 months or something, or over a year or something. So yeah, that Morocco team in the World Cup, people have to take them serious. People have to take them serious, man. People genuinely have to take them serious. But this is great character from Spain. Although this is Team B, I think with their main guys, they probably win this game a bit more comfortable, right? But it's great character from Spain. Okay, you're 2-1 down, you didn't really panic. Obviously, you'd say, hey, why did they go from 1-0 up to 2-1 down, right? That's going to be the main criticism. But when they were 2-1 down, they didn't really panic too much. They got the goal, they kept pushing. And if they get the winner, it shows great mentality. It does show great mentality. Because most teams, they would fall apart, right? Once they lose a 1-0 lead and then it becomes 1-1 and then they go down to 2-1, most teams, that mentality will fall apart. They end up losing the game in that situation. But Spain, after experiencing a situation like that, they've been brilliant in how they've dealt with it. Because most teams, I'm telling you this right now, most teams, if they go 2-1 down, they probably fall apart after being in the lead. They probably fall apart and allow the other team to just dominate and get more goals. But brilliant from Spain. If they can get another goal, I think with Turkey, they had some great moments. But Spain, we saw how they started. First half, they got the first goal, and then they started relaxing too much, bro. I think that equalizer woke them up. But then second half, they started the game extremely poorly. We saw how Turkey was getting momentum, but now looks like after that second goal, they gained some momentum as well. So 10 minutes, man. 10 minutes. Let's see who will get the winning goal. 10 minutes. Yo, what a game. This game has fed us. This game has fed us. Wow. 10 minutes. Let's see who will get the winning goal. Yeah, this is a proper team, Spain. If your team B is turning up like this, then people gotta take you seriously. Right? People gotta take you seriously. Let's be real. The only player in this that started this game that genuinely starts in the World Cup is probably Cucurella and Fabian Ruiz. You're saying you're drenched. Bro, this is Spain. This is Spain, bro. You can't really underestimate them. It just shows you the mentality of the players. So, bro, this is Spain, bro. It's only over until the full-time whistle, right? Against Spain, you don't celebrate too early, man. Like it's only over until that final whistle. These players they have high mentality. Oh, Torres, that needed to be better. That needed to be on target though. That needed to be on target. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. This game is delivered, bro. We still have 9 minutes plus added time. I think added time might be like 5, 6 minutes or even three. We don't know. We don't know. But I still feel like Spain can get the winner. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Bro, if you blink, you might miss something. Like that's how fast this game is going right now. Oh my God, by India. Hey. Oh my God, by India. Hey. This goalkeeper, bro. Oh, oh my God, by India. Yo, bro, with a goalkeeper like by India, you're always gonna like concede a goal or something. I have a feeling final few minutes of this game he's gonna make a mistake. Oh, oh my God, Turkey. Oh, damn, they didn't score. They didn't score. But yeah, final 7 minutes of this wonderful, wonderful game is giving us unbelievable moments. I'm shocked that the stadium wasn't full, completely full. You could see like some empty seats. I know it's towards the game, but even in the first half, I'm surprised the stadium wasn't full in Sevilla. Truly, truly surprised. I thought more people would like go to the stadium since it's like a World Cup qualifier, but I think most people know that Spain are gonna qualify for the World Cup. There's no point of going to the stadium. Ooh, but hey, bro, what if by India just makes a mistake right now? I like with that goalkeeper, you never know. You never know without by India. The man is due for a mistake. He is due for a mistake. I have that feeling. But Turkey are also pushing for a goal. Ooh. And that's the defending I'm talking about from Spain. People see a 2-0 scoreline and think, hey, Spain have been bad defensively. But they've been solid in a lot of moments. In a lot of moments. Oh, should have scored. Should have scored Spain. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. He should have scored. Wow. Oh my God. Aguiola. Come on, he should have scored. He should have scored. Those are moments you would think about for a while. Obviously, it's a hard header, but bro, oh, should have done more with it. Should have done more with it. Come on. Come on. Unlucky injury though. Unlucky injury. That's what you don't want. That's why I'm low key against internationals, but I love them at the same time because hey, let these players represent their countries. But the only thing I hate about internationals are injuries, bro. Injuries. That's the only downside because when these players come back to their club club football, you're seeing that oh they're getting injured from internationals, things like that. So you never want to see that, bro. You never want to see that. But looks like he's okay. Looks like he's okay. Yo, but this game it's lived up. It's lived up to expectations, man. I still want like a winner. I still need like a winner, bro. Just for me to 100% say, yeah, they've done their job. But yeah, looks like most people wrote off Turkey though. Low key, most people wrote them off. But they keep showing their qualities in a lot of games that okay, this Turkish team, they have some quality players. Although some of their players are unknown, they're still they're still gonna deliver something. They're still gonna deliver something, bro. Yes, it's a bit sad that it looks like a tie, bro. It's a bit sad. It's a sad way to end this beautiful game. This game has been entertaining. It's a bit sad that it's gonna end 2-2. I really wanted a winner from this. I really wanted a winner from this. Maybe we still have time, bro. We still have time. Football, bro. We've seen so many goals where they're coming 90 something minute. Ooh, Ferran. Yeah, but it'll be a sad way to just end this beautiful game, bro. 2-2. I really wanted a winner for this. A winner. Celebratory system. That's why I like finals. With finals, there are no draws, bro. With finals, you're gonna have a winner, a guarantee. You're saying who has the ball? Spain right now, but you're right, bro. It might end 2-2 though. It might end 2-2. Let's see, but in football anything can happen. Still realistically like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, no more time, plus the added time. Probably they're gonna give 3, 4 minutes. So that's still enough time. But Spain are controlling the ball so far. Spain are controlling the ball. Spain are doing their thing. Look at the way they're driving. Oof. Oof. Spain controlling the game, man. Ferran. My boy Fermin. Fermin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they need a goal, Spain. But just looks like it's gonna be a draw. That's why I feel their main team is the difference maker. Those Lamine Yamals, the Pedris, those guys are the difference makers in the Spanish team. Because moments like that, if you did have like a Lamine Yamal, a Pedri, it's a completely different game. It's a completely different game. But even Rodri, we don't know how good Rodri will be after the injuries. Because we've seen so many players get affected by injuries. Neymar now, Neymar is a shadow of himself after so many injuries. Like, we don't know how Rodri will come back after these major injuries, especially during the World Cup. Do Spain just push him back? Because for me, I have a weird feeling that Rodri might get another injury before the World Cup. That's how he's just getting injury after injury after injury. Obviously, he's coming back, I think, this week. But I have a feeling before the World Cup, he might get another injury. So he's having injury after injury after injury. Are Spain gonna risk it to make him number one? Or do you just say, okay, yeah, Rodri, it is what it is. Let's just make Zubamendi our number one, our Rodri replacement. Rodri, it is what it is. Because Zubamendi, hey, he's not a bad player, bro. He's quality actually. He's quality actually. So yeah, this game has lived up to expectations. I just wanted to see like a winner, bro. A winner. Yeah, we're deep into added time. We're deep into added time. Looks like it might just end a 2-2 situation. Time left like 2 minutes, bro. 2 minutes, not a lot of added time. Yeah, but hey, well, we got some great moments in this game. I think the first goal from Spain, they scored early. Turkey, oh, by India, what a save! Oh my God! Oh, bro, what? That should have gone in. That should have gone in. Oh my God, by India, what a save! That was going in. That was supposed to be the winner. Oh, why did you save it by India? That would have been a beautiful goal. Yeah, but 3 more minutes. It was 5 minutes added time. 3 more minutes. What a save by India. Oh, by India, why did you save it? We needed that goal. That would have been the goal of the game. Oh man. Wow, what a save by Outai by India though. Oh, okay. Spain are still pushing final moments. Still pushing. Oh my God, the header needed to be better. Oh, the header needed to be better. They're still pushing for that goal. Oh, but looks like it's just meant to be a draw. Looks like it's just meant to be a draw. 2 more minutes of this game, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Looks like it's just meant to be a draw right now. What? By India, bro. Why did you have to save that? At least let it go in for the people. Oh, that would have been an unbelievable goal. Wow. Wow. Final moments was seeing action still. We are seeing some beautiful action. Final moments. But outside, why? Why you gotta save that? Why do you have to save that? Okay. Switching the play, switching the play. Spain. Oh! Ah, comfortable catch. Comfortable catch. And looks like that's the final moment of the game. Comfortable catch. Comfortable catch. Oh, just so disappointed that we never got to see that that winning goal. Yo, what a game though. What a game. But Spain have been pushing the last 10, 15 minutes. They've been pushing, bro. But looks like it's not meant to be. Spain have been pushing, bro. They have genuinely been pushing. But India came up with a great save in added time. Bro, wow. A missed header as well. Bro, oh, I don't know how Spain haven't won this though. Crazy. Why doesn't India play like this when he's playing for Man United? The man wants to be only saving for Turkey. Wow. Wow. The man only wants to be saving when he's playing for Turkey. Oh my God. Oh, miscue pass. Spain can win it. Spain can win it. Spain can win it. Oh, what? It's in but offside. It's in but offside. Oh, no. No, the goal won't count. It's in but it's offside. Nah, VAR that. VAR. Oh, he is offside. He is offside. It's in but it's offside. Oh my God. It's a goal but it's offside. Oh man, that's disappointing. The goal doesn't stand. Oh, and I was about to start celebrating. Yo, what a goal, but ish. It's in, but it's offside. Oh man. This game had so much drama towards the end. Imagine if that wasn't offside. Yeah, but ish. Oh my god. Looks like that was the final moment. It was in, but it's offside. Looks like it remains 2-2. Both teams had great moments, man. And credit to Turkey for actually holding Spain. These guys are the favorites for the World Cup. So credit to Turkey, but I thought Spain did it, bro. I was literally about to celebrate, but there we go. It's game over, man. 2-2, game over. Spain 2, Turkey 2. And Turkey, they'll be happier with this result because it's away from home. It's against Spain, a massive team like Spain. So I think Turkey will be the the happier team. Nah, no time left, bro. It's full time right now. Full time, 2-2. Yeah, no winner for today, but hey, shout out to everybody that joined the stream, man. Shout out and hey, Spain too. Turkey too. We saw a great game, man. Shout out to everybody that joined this watch along stream, man. But hey, great football. They gave us some great moments as well. Spain, even Turkey, the goals we scored. So especially the second goal from Turkey was insane, bro. But shout out everybody, man.